My name's Rory. I greet 'em at the door when I ain't washing dishes or sweeping the floor. I'm a real hard worker, and I'm hardly ever late. And in the last 2 weeks, I've only broke one plate. Y'all come on in, sit wherever you want.
Well, at the end of the garden season, the one thing that we have left is okra.
I love okra.
And that's where I can find Marcy in my garden. That's the only time I'll find her in my garden, is picking okra.
And that's hard to pick, too.
Well, you don't plant it,
No.
you don't weed it, but by golly, she'll come and pick the okra.
And I'll eat it.
Well, we love fried okra. We love grilled okra on the
Yes,
grill. That's
I love
fantastic,
it.
too. But we have found something now that actually a friend of ours gave us this recipe, and they're called Okra Fritters. And so at the end of the season, when we have all this abundance of okra and you're tired of doing it every other way, we started making it this way. And another reason that you were looking, too, for a Friday night appetizer.
Yes, and it worked out great because, I mean, we make a lot of okra fritters on Friday night, and it's a great appetizer. Now, we can't do it all year, of course. We're doing fried green tomatoes right now, which is really great. But these worked out to be great. A great appetizer, and people love them.
Yes,
I mean, I'm back there cooking, and they're like, we want another order, appetizer. I'm like, oh, I can't even get my catfish done. I'm working on appetizers.
Well, let's go ahead and get started. So speaking of working on, so Marcy's gonna go ahead and cut this okra up. We're gonna use about a pound of okra. We're not gonna cut a pound right now because we only have about 4 minutes to do this.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this recipe is you can kind of tailor make it just a little bit how you like it. So we're gonna do some onions in with our okra. Just about half a cup of diced onions. Here we have pretzel crumbs. Now we use the pretzel crumbs for our catfish batter, and it calls for cornmeal in the recipe, but Marcy and I are both allergic to corn. So we thought, hey, let's do pretzels and see it.
And it works out great.
It brings a little bit extra saltiness too, so I like that.
Yeah.
And then we're adding just a little bit of flour in with the mix. And okra, you know, I'm sure most of you who are watching love okra, or you know where okra comes from because you're farmers or in the ag world, but it's slimy. It has a texture to it that's kind of slimy, but this is perfect because people who have texture issues can eat this because it's so good. Add an egg to it, and then we're just gonna mix that up really good. You're gonna go ahead and grease your pan, actually put oil in your pan. You can stir that for me, Marcy, if you would. Oh, these are so good. People love these.
They are really good.
This is what it's gonna look like. See how chunky it is? It's kind of like corn fritters or hush puppies.
It's got to be really thick because you want to make a little, patty out of it.
So we've just got a cast iron skillet here. We've heated our oil in it, and we're just gonna drop these in by about the tablespoon and a half or two, however big you want to make them.
Right, and you're just gonna fry them until they're a nice golden brown, and then you're gonna flip them, and then do the same thing on the other side. They're so good.
Some people like, Rory likes things extra crispy.
Yeah.
So he'll make his extra dark.
I actually do ours a little bit more crispier too. I like them like that too.
Yeah.
And you won't have to salt and pepper them when they come out because Joe took care of that.
Well, you're gonna let those fry up. When they are fried, look how gorgeous those are. And we serve them with a little bit of ranch dressing on the side.
Yeah, which you don't have to, but a lot of people like the ranch.
I bet blue cheese would be good. I like blue cheese.
Oh yeah,
even though I'm not supposed to have blue cheese.
Yeah,
really
that would be good.
That would be good. So, the lady who gave us this recipe, we invited her to come back today and taste these and see how ours compare to hers. So, Miss Kara, come on over and see us. How are you? So good to see you.
Good. I'm glad. I'm anxious to taste these made with the pretzels.
Good. Yes.
It's really good. It really is.
Well, I'm just so thankful that you gave us this recipe. I don't know if you want some ranch dressing.
Do you use a ranch on yours?
No.
I didn't. You don't.
No. Well, sometimes they're so good you don't have to use anything.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Rory loves dipping sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's ranch, she's gonna put it on pizza or anything else.
Oh,
good
good.
with the pretzel.
Do you like that?
Good.
Good.
Very good.
Well, thank you for sharing the recipe.
Oh, I'm just glad you like it.
It's been making our Friday nights exceptional, especially the seasonal when we have the okra.
And it's been making me happy too because I love okra.
Well, good having you here.
Thank you.
Enjoy that.
Coming.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much.
Them are great.
They are. Well, there you go, folks. That's our okra fritters right here at MarcyJo's, where we're changing lives.
One bite at a time.